the definition. We're gonna work with preposition of movement. So you can see, instead of read them, you can see them. Okay, that sometimes is the best to begin instead of going straight to the reading. Okay, so let me share it. Carlos is here. Let's wait a minute for Carlos. Can you see the video?
Yep.
Okay. Let's wait for Carlos to join the class so he can see the video from the very beginning. Okay. So Eduardo is here, Maria is here, Carlos is arriving. Okay, nice. Let me see if he's really coming. Okay, morning, Carlos. We were waiting for you to begin with the video.
Morning, Miss.
Today we're going to work with preposition of movement. So we're going to see a short video on that before we get to the concept of each one by one, okay? These are the preposition of movement: along, around, down, from, into, onto, out, of, towards, through, past, across, up, and away. So let's start by seeing the video. Let me see if I'm sharing the sound. Share sound. Okay.
Through. Through. Example. He walks through the door. Past. Past. Example. He is walking past the house. Up. Up. Example. You will have to climb up the ladder. Down. Down. Example. Climb down the ladder carefully.
Be careful because it says climb up, climb down. And up to this moment for you, climbing was only going up. But climbing can be going up or going down. You can climb up the mountain and you can climb down the mountain. Okay? So during all your English program up to this moment, the concept you have for climbing is only going up. But no, it's going up or going down. New knowledge.
Across. Across. Example. We have to walk across the road to reach the restaurant. Into. Into. Example. The ball fell into the box. Onto. Onto. Example. The ball fell onto the box. Out. Out. Example. The dog came out of the kennel. Off. Off. Example. I got off the chair. Away from. Away from. Example. I am flying away from the airport. Around. Around. Example. They walked around the city. Towards. Towards. Example. I am driving towards the gas station. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more
information. Okay. So let's go one by one.
prepositions of movement.
Notice they are preposition of movement because if you pay attention to the verbs, or the verbs indicate movement. Drive towards, walk through, cross the street. They don't have along. Okay, I'm going to explain along. So let's see. All of them have to do with movement. Fall, drive, walk, move. That's why they are called preposition of movement. Miss, can I say I am from the street? No. Or I am through the door? No. I pass through the door. I walk through the door. I run through the door. So all the movements, I jump through the door. So all the verbs that we use with these prepositions have to do with movement. That indicate actions changing from one place to another. Okay, that's important to know. So let's check the first one.
Through.
Okay, through. Do you understand what's the meaning of through?
A través.
Okay. For example, he walks through the door. Él pasa a través de la puerta. Camina pasando por la puerta. You can say also, I see the sky through my window.
Cruzar puede ser.
No, because cruzar is another concept. In this case, because you can say, okay, yo cruzo la puerta. But what about across? You don't go across the door. You go through the door. And you walk across a place. Okay? So the closest idea in Spanish is a través. He walks through the door. Él camina a través de la puerta, pasando la puerta, pasando por la puerta. I can see my dog through the door. I can see my dog through the door. My dog is on the other side of the door. So the door is open and I peek. Yo miro, and I can see my dog through the door. Not through the window, not through, and through have the idea of a space, you know? Because if you think, okay, so I can't see through a wall. Yo no puedo ver a través de una pared. I can't walk through a wall because the wall is solid. So the idea is like a space that allows to pass. Okay? Questions about through?
No.
No.
Remember that prepositions are easier to understand than to translate. Because here we can say, cruza por la puerta, and we understand. Pasa por la puerta, and we understand. But with through is all those ideas together. Pasar a través de la puerta, cruzar por la puerta, atravesar el área de la puerta. So it's an idea, not a simple word. Let's go to the next one.
Past. Past. Example. He is walking past the house.
Okay, did you get the idea of past? Did you get the idea of the meaning of past?
Cuando ya pasó el lugar.
When we have a definite place and the indication is not to stop there, but to go beyond, más allá, that point. For example, the bus stop is past the mall or past the Caracas building. So the bus stop, you have to go away, beyond, más allá, the Caracas building to get to the bus stop. Okay? So pass is like walk beyond, más allá, drive beyond, run beyond. Okay? To be beyond. The bus stop is past the mall. So immediately after the mall, immediately beyond the mall is the bus stop. Okay? And remember, beyond means más allá. When we talk about geography or locations. Now, did you get the idea of past? Yeah, Eduardo, Carlos?
Yes.
Problem with past?
Totally clear.
Okay, Carlos, did you get the idea of the meaning of our past?
The
Did you understand what past means?
yes,
Okay,
I understand.
good. You understood. Maria, no problem with past?
No
As a
problem,
preposition
Miss.
of movement. Again, walk, verbs that indicate movement. Let's go to the next one.
Up. Up.
You will have to climb up the ladder. Is to move up to a different level from the ground. Okay? You can drive up the hill in the direction to the sky. You can go upstairs. You can go up, you can drive up the hill. You can go upstairs. You can climb up a ladder. You can climb up a mountain. You can climb up a wall. Okay? So every word that indicates that you move to a higher position is climb up. Okay? Moving to a higher position. And remember the remark I made previously. Up to this moment for you, climb was only escalar. Okay? And of course, when you think about escalar, it's always going up. But in English, you can also climb down. You say, but why, teacher? Porque cuando ustedes escalan una roca, ¿verdad? Y llegan hasta la parte de arriba de la roca, ¿ustedes saltan de la roca? No.
No.
¿Ustedes caminan para bajar de la roca? No. Ustedes, así como treparon, trepan hacia abajo. Ustedes no pueden saltar, ni se pueden lanzar, ni pueden caminar por la roca. That's the reason why in English we use climb up and climb down. It's more specific than Spanish. Tú escalas la montaña y bajas de la montaña. But for bajar de la montaña, you have to use the same equipment. That's why English is more specific. So you can step up a rock, saltar en la parte a la parte de arriba de una roca. You can climb up ladders. You can move up or drive up a hill. Okay. So did you get the idea of climb up? The movement to a higher level? Eduardo, no problem.
No problem.
Carlos, is that clear for you?
Miss, I cannot say up the ladder. Always say climb up the ladder.
No, not necessary. You can say, please, go up the ladder. And people understand that you're asking to climb up. The thing is that here, the use of the verb climb up and climb down, is for people who don't speak English to understand that you can use climb as escalar and climb as bajar. but bajar escalando, okay? Because in Spanish you say, a mí me encanta escalar rocas. So everybody in Spanish understand, le gusta treparse por las rocas, subir las rocas con cuerdas y clavos y cosas. O como el tipo de la película con las manos y los pies, buscando las grietas. So in English, in Spanish, our concept of escalar is just go up. Okay? And when you say, ajá, y después, ¿qué escalas qué haces? Bajo. Ajá, tú bajas. Sí, bajo. ¿Y cómo bajas? Bueno, escalo hacia abajo, pues voy poniendo otra vez las manos en las grietas o uso las cuerdas para bajar. So in Spanish we say escalar y bajar. In English we say climb up and climb down. But you can say, please, go upstairs or walk up the mountain because there is a way, or drive up the hill. For example, my residential compound is located in a higher level than the main street. The main street is here and my residential compound is here. So when I want to go to the main street, I have to walk down the street. Tengo que bajar porque mi casa está en un nivel más alto que la avenida. Entonces, cuando yo quiero ir a tomar un bus, I have to walk down the street. And when I come back home, I have to walk up the street. Y no es que voy hacia la izquierda, voy hacia la derecha. No, no, no. Physically, in real life, I have to move up and I have to move down. Me tengo que subir porque la calle es en pendiente. It's a slope street, slope pendiente. So when I come home, I have to go up the street. Tengo que subir la calle. And when I go from my house to the supermarket, I have to walk down the street. Okay, that's the meaning. But climb means treparse, subirse. Actually, you can climb up a bus. Cuando el autobús está muy lleno, que yo tengo que montarme y hacer un esfuerzo para subir, you climb up a bus. You climb up a tree. Or you get up a tree. Okay, that's the meaning of the verb in this case. Maria, there is no problem with indicating the up movement.
No, miss, no problem.
Okay, let's go to the down movement. And it's the same concept, but down. So if you understood climbing up, going up, moving up, you can get climbing down, moving down, going down, driving down. Go from a higher level, move to a lower level. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Here it is, Maria, across. In that case, it is atravesar o cruzar.
Okay.
So that's why I told you, no, try not to imagine through as cruzar, because when we have a cross, you can get mixed up. Te puedes confundir con la idea. Okay, actually across is atravesar. You can walk across a road. You can walk across a room from one side of the room to the opposite side of the room. You can go across the mall. Okay? Estoy en un extremo del centro comercial y me voy al otro lado del centro comercial. So what are you doing? You know, I'm walking across the mall because I'm going to the cinema, and the cinema is at the other side of the door, of the gate. Okay? When you want to take a plane, okay, you walk across the airport. No va y cruza el aeropuerto desde la puerta hasta el lugar donde va a tomar el avión. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a straight line. No tiene que ser en línea recta. Okay? Because to go across a mall, maybe you have to go upstairs or take a lift and then keep on walking. But this idea for going to one place to the opposite place. Okay, that's why we talk across the road, across the street, okay, across the lane, atravesar el canal. You can say, for example, to go to this place, you have to drive across the crossroads. Tienes que pasar por la intersección. Okay? So the idea of across is going from one place to the opposite side. Maria, did you get the idea for across?
Yes, miss.
Kind of easy if you think about the idea and not the word. Eduardo, okay?
Okay.
Carlos, no problem?
Across, it can be al otro lado. It's the same.
Move to the opposite side. Moverse hacia el otro lado de una calle, de una habitación, de un lugar. Football players usually run across the field to get to the goal area of the opposite team. Jugadores de fútbol van desde su área y cruzan, caminan moviéndose para cruzar todo el campo y llegar a la portería del otro equipo. So they run across the field. Corren atravesando el campo completo. Okay? But be careful. Teacher, yo puedo ver cruzando la ventana, o sea, mi mirada cruza la ventana. No, because that is the other verb. Okay, through. Entonces, I cannot walk through the street. I walk across the street. Okay, be careful with that. Let's say that the way of across is al lado opuesto de algo. And always, as I told you, verb of movement. Walk across, drive across, go across, come across. Okay, todos verbos que indican movimiento. Let's get to the next one. Into, and into gives some problems. Okay, and you say, un momentito, ya va. Yo no digo the ball is in the box, pero cuando digo in the box es porque la pelota no se está moviendo, está colocada estática adentro de la caja. Okay? So when we use into, it's because we indicate the movement from out to in. Okay? So you come into the room. Y cuando ya estoy adentro, digo, I am in the room. So into indicates the movement from the outside to the inside, but movement. I cannot say, I walk in the house, or I run in the house, but I walk into the house. I run into the house. So we use into to indicate that at the moment of speaking, the action is happening. Es como ir adentro, moverse hacia adentro, manejar hacia adentro. If there is a tunnel, people drive or ride into the tunnel. Y una vez que estoy dentro de la estructura del túnel, you say, I'm driving in the tunnel. Okay? Because it's a process of, I drive across the tunnel. De un extremo del túnel, de la entrada del túnel, atravieso todo el túnel para llegar a la salida. So I drive into the tunnel, estoy entrando al túnel. I drive across the tunnel, estoy yendo atravesando el túnel desde el principio hasta el final. Okay? That's the idea of into. Mover algo, moverse para llegar adentro. My cats usually jump into my closet. Okay? La puerta del closet está abierta y ellos saltan y caen dentro del closet. El proceso de saltar usamos into. Cuando ya llegaron dentro del closet y están ahí sentados, they are in the closet. And I got the idea because now they are moving into the closet. En este momento se están metiendo en el closet y están peleando por una cesta. I have a basket in the closet for them. So they are trying to to accommodate both of them into the basket. The gray one decided not to be. So, Maria, is that clear for you, the difference between in and into?
Yes, Miss. Totally
Okay.
clear.
Eduardo, no problem?
No problem, Miss.
Carlos?
No problem.
Okay, so it's clear the difference between moving into and stay in. Same happens with the next one, but instead of going in, you go on. So you change your position from a lower place to a higher place. On means sobre una superficie. And here is moving to the top of a surface. Moverse hacia la parte alta de una superficie. ¿Ok? O, as you say, es caer. Caer de un sitio sobre una superficie. ¿Ok? For example, my cat jumped onto the box. Entonces no se metió en la caja, se quedó en la parte alta de la caja porque la caja está cerrada. My cats always jump onto my desk when they are hungry. When they are hungry and I'm working and they want me to give them food, they jump onto my desk and they walk onto my laptop. So when you see the tail of the cats, it's because they are asking for food when I'm teaching. Okay, so my cat jump onto my desk and walks onto my laptop. Did you get the idea of onto? Moving on the top of something? Carlos?
Yes.
Maria is okay. Carlos, are you okay?
It's the same on the box.
On the box is when you are in the position. Cuando uno está en la posición elevada, está on. Pero cuando uno
Moving.
se mueve hacia el tope, you are onto. It's what I said. Mis gatos saltan del piso y se montan. It's like the concept in Spanish, montarse. Okay? My cats, when they are hungry and I'm teaching, they jump onto my desk. Cuando ellos tienen hambre, ellas tienen hambre y yo estoy trabajando. La forma de indicarme, oye, humana, tenemos hambre, es que ellas saltan del piso hasta la parte de arriba de mi escritorio. Y si yo no les hago caso, se mueven a la parte del teclado de mi computadora. So when they are hungry, they jump onto my desk and walk, okay, and jump again and walk onto my computer. Okay, they walk onto, caminan hasta que llegan a la parte de arriba de la computadora. A decirme, mira, tenemos hambre, no piensas de comer, nos estamos muriendo de hambre. Mentira, par de gordas. Okay, so remember, on is the static position. Okay, my cat is on my desk. Está sentadita encima de mi escritorio. I say, why, miss? Why is your cat on your desk? Because she jumped onto my desk. Got it? Ahora sí, Carlos, ¿está más clara la idea?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, nice. Eduardo, no problem?
No, no problem.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Out. When you move outside of a place. Okay? In English, in Spanish, we call kennel. Nosotros en español llamamos kennel al transportador, al transportín de los animales. Ese es el kennel. In English, the house of the dog or the house of a cat is the kennel. Okay, and here we have kind of.
Out.
So the dog came out of the kennel. You walk out of the room. Okay, I take my dog out of the house for a walk. We usually go out to the park We go out of our house to the park. So this is even easier because it's moving outside. It's like football. He kicked the ball and it went out of the field. La pelota la patearon y se movió hacia afuera del campo de juego. Okay? It is easier to understand than, or when people plays baseball. So strike one, strike two, strike three, out. What does out means? Te sales del área de bateo porque no le diste a la pelota, le toca a otra persona. That's why in baseball we say, strike one. Trató de golpear la primera vez y no le dio. Strike two. Trató de golpearla por segunda vez y no le dio. Strike three, because the verb strike is hit with force, golpear con fuerza. Okay? So when they say strike three, out. Te mueves afuera de lo que llaman el área de bateo, el cajón de bateo. Te mueves fuera del cajón de bateo, le toca a otra persona. Okay? Did you get the concept of out, Carlos? It's okay?
Okay. Yes.
Eduardo?
It's okay.
Maria?
Yes.
No problem. Let's go to the next preposition. Off. Off means when you are on a surface and you move from the surface. I got off the chair. Me moví de la superficie de la silla. So es moverse fuera de una superficie o levantarse de una superficie o salir de una superficie. After I give food to when my cats notice I set some food, they jump off my desk. O sea, del escritorio, they jump off to the floor. Saltan del escritorio, de la superficie del escritorio, saltan al piso. Okay? You get off a car. Sales del asiento del carro para afuera, porque tú no sales de un carro de pie. Planes take off the airport. ¿Por qué take off? Porque salen de la superficie del aeropuerto, de la pista del aeropuerto, salen and they climb up. Or they go up in the air. Okay? Did you get the idea of pasar de una superficie a otra en un nivel inferior? Okay?
Yes.
It's like the expression. When people is very worried or very concerned, they say, it is a burden on my back. Es una carga en mi espalda. When they say, hey, listen, today is Friday at noon, but before the evening, before the end of when we close the company offices, you must have all the reports done, okay? And check the report of your coworkers. I say, hey, listen, Eduardo, and you have to do all of that. Do your reports, write your report, checks the others' report, etc. I say, yes, that's a burden on my back. Una carga que llevo. And then when you do everything, finally, what happened? You know, I did everything, so I took it off my back. It's like, todo el trabajo es una carga que llevo aquí y cuando termino, ¡pac!, se cae. And where does it fall? On the floor. So that's the meaning of off, from one surface to another in a different level. I got off the chair. Salí de la superficie de la silla. I got off the swimming pool. Me salí de la piscina. Miss, ¿y si me salgo por la escalerita de la piscina? Climbed up. I climbed up the water and I moved off the swimming pool. No, out, off. Okay? Get the difference between out and off? Get out, get off. Get out, salgo de una habitación. Get off, me levanto de una superficie, me muevo de una superficie a otra. Is that clear, Carlos?
Yes, it's okay.
Eduardo?
It's clear.
Maria, is that okay?
Yes, Miss.
Let's go to the next one. Away from. Put some distance between one and another object or place. Is to go as far as possible. Moverse lo más lejos posible. Okay? In the movies, you see that when there is a danger for people, the hero of the movie says, hey, listen, get away, go away, get away from this place because the bomb is going to explode. So it means, muévase lo más lejos posible de este lugar porque va a explotar una bomba. Okay? Or you see a tumult, a crowd, un grupo de personas, and say, no, I better get away. Get away from that people. I don't know what's happening. Cuando uno ve como un poco de gente amontonada y muchas veces es para que los ladrones saquen el celular del bolsillo, etcétera. Y say, hey, let's see what it is. No, we better get away. Mejor nos alejamos. Okay? So get, go, fly, move, drive away from means put distance between one point and move as far as possible from that point. Okay? Alejarse de algo o de alguien. Okay? Maria, is that okay?
Yes, Miss.
Eduardo, Carlos, no problem?
Away from is only flying or
No,
is-
any movement that separates one element from another. Okay? For example, tu novia es tóxica, es una tóxica y todo el tiempo está revisando tu teléfono y chequeando. Y si tú saludas a una amiga, mira, ¿y esa mujer quién es? ¿Y de dónde la conoces tú, no, que trabaja conmigo? ¿Y de cuándo acá? Porque yo nunca la he visto en la oficina cuando te he ido a ver. So your friend say, hey, Carlos, your girlfriend is tóxica. You should get away from her. You should break up your relation, quit your relationship, and run as away from her as you can. Tienes que acabar con esa mujer tóxica e irte lo más lejos posible de ella. So we're talking not about a place, but about a person. Okay? Mira, oye, vale, hay un incendio en ese edificio. Vamos a ver cómo es el incendio. I said, no. Let's go away because you don't know if something explodes or the building crashes down because of the fire and we're watching the fire and it fall onto us. Nos va a caer encima el edificio. So we better, let's walk away. Vamos mejor a caminar y alejarnos y lo vemos de lejito. Okay, so we can't use away from either in a metaphoric way, like the toxic girlfriend, or talking about places. Okay, so I'm flying away from the airport. Estoy en el avión y yo dentro del avión nos estamos alejando del aeropuerto. Nos vamos, como decimos, nos vamos para allá, nos alejamos, nos vamos lejos. Okay, now you got it, Carlos? Is that okay for you?
it's okay.
Concept of away from? Maria,
Yes.
no problem?
No problem, Miss.
Okay. Next is around. Caminar alrededor de un punto. They walk around the city. No solo caminaron alrededor, sino que caminaron por todas partes así en la ciudad. Okay? When you say around, you immediately imagine, no, dando vueltas así en círculo, but not necessarily. Walk around always also, or move around also means, no solo moverse en círculo alrededor o moverse en círculo para esquivar. En algunos casos, como here around the city, quiere decir caminar sin un rumbo definido, o sea, caminar por aquí, caminar por allá, dentro del área de la ciudad. Okay? One of my hobbies is walk around the supermarket. En este caso no es que uno de mis hobbies es ir al supermercado y darle la vuelta por fuera. No, es entrar al supermercado y pasar por todos los pasillos, ver todo lo que venden etcétera. My daughter hates to walk around the supermarket. I love walking around the supermarket. Even I don't need to buy anything. Aunque no vaya a comprar nada, I love walking around the supermarket. So the first idea is, no, around, le voy a dar la vuelta. O voy a pasar por un ladito, I'm gonna pass around the crowd, voy a pasar por un ladito girando para alejarme de algo. But around also means caminar adentro de una ciudad, dentro de un área para ver todo. Okay? Si tenemos una rotonda, around the way, cars ride or people drive around the roundabout, alrededor del redondel, alrededor de la redoma. Okay? You know, I was walking around the corner. I walk around the corner. O sea, tengo la esquina y cruzo para continuar. Where is the Papa John's? No, Papa John is near here. It's just around that corner. Cruzando la esquina. Okay? Pero ¿por qué around? Porque para cruzar tú describes un semicírculo. Okay? Es una cosa de tipo visual. When you use the around. In the case around the corner, around the roundabout, tienes que dar vueltas en el redondel, da la vuelta y agarras a la izquierda. Okay? Even when you say turn left, cruza a la izquierda, uno hace este movimiento. So you describe like a semicircle. That's the idea, the first sense. Second sense, caminar en un lugar para ver todo. I walk around the city. No caminó alrededor de la ciudad, sino que caminó por toda la ciudad. Ajá, Miss, pero ¿por qué no es across the city? Porque yo no voy de un extremo de la ciudad a otro. ¿Ok? Pero si yo necesito, Tumbaco está en el sur, yo vivo en el noroeste de Quito y Tumbaco está en el sureste de Quito. Entonces, si yo voy a atravesar toda la ciudad para llegar a Tumbaco, yo digo, I need to ride across Quito. Desde el extremo norte al extremo opuesto, que es el sur. Pero si yo voy a visitar el centro histórico de Quito, yo no digo, I go across el centro histórico de Quito, porque el centro histórico no tiene ni principio ni final, es un área indefinida. Entonces, what did you do last weekend? Well, you know, I walk around Quito Historic Downtown. La gente entiende, no fue que le diste la vuelta al centro histórico, sino que caminaste por aquí, caminaste por allá, caminaste por todos lados. Okay? Did you get the idea about the two ways you can use around, Maria?
Yes, Miss.
Eduardo, no problem?
No problem.
Carlos, it's okay?
It's okay.
Let's go to the next one. Towards, always with S. When you move in a definite direction to get to a place. Okay? Moverse en dirección a un lugar que ya uno tiene determinado. Si yo estoy aquí sentada y me muevo hacia la puerta, en dirección a la puerta que no está frente a mí, sino a la izquierda, yo digo, okay, I'm gonna stand up after this class. I'm going to stand up and move towards the door because I want to go out my studio. Okay, and across and through the door. Okay, entonces, moving toward means moverse hacia un
Towards.
sitio. Okay, you can say towards. Quitando la A, American English, and towards for British. Okay? So, I'm driving towards the gas station. Se mueve en dirección a la estación de gasolina. No past the gas station, no es que la voy a pasar de largo, sino que me muevo exactamente en esa dirección. Okay? Mira, te estamos esperando aquí en el centro comercial, at the mall. We're waiting for you at the mall. Where are you? I'm driving towards the mall. O I'm walking toward the mall. Estoy caminando en dirección a. Okay, so that towards indicates en dirección a. Moverse hacia un sitio. Okay, you can walk, you can run, you can drive, you can go. Okay, I'm like, Alejandra, where are you going? No, I have to walk very fast. Somebody's waiting for me. Oh, yes, yes, I'm walking very fast toward the mall. Okay, and you say, Miss, but I can use to the mall. Yes, actually, to is short for towards. El uso de to para las preposiciones de movimiento es la abreviatura de towards. Okay, I'm walking to the mall. Ah, va caminando en dirección al mall. I'm walking towards the mall. Voy caminando en dirección al mall. Okay, but as towards is too long, people shorten them to preposition to. Okay, but to and towards, they are synonyms. It doesn't, entonces si yo voy a algún lugar exactamente, yo tengo que usar towards. No, no necesariamente. You can say, I'm driving to the gas station. Okay, they are used the same way. Got it, Carlos? No problem?
No problem.
Eduardo, it's okay?
Yes, Miss, it's okay. It's okay.
Maria, is that clear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so
It's clear.
if we get here back again, we have up, okay, across, okay, past, okay, through, towards, off, out, onto, into, away from, down, but we don't have along. They forgot to put along, okay? What is the meaning of along? Okay, give me a second, let me use this straight line, okay, straight line here. When you have a straight area, okay, and you move on one side of that straight area. Cuando tengo un área recta y yo me muevo a lo largo de eso, usando uno de los lados como referencia. Entonces, cuando digo I walk along the street, si esta es la calle, ¿verdad? Y yo me muevo siguiendo el camino de la calle, I move along the street. Y si en vez de esto ser una calle fuera un río, y yo estoy caminando por la orilla del río, I walk along the river. Si estoy en una playa y voy caminando por la orilla de la playa, pero la playa es así como curvadita, no necesariamente es recta, ajá, pero la playa es el punto donde el agua va y viene, va y viene. Si yo camino a lo largo de ese punto, I walk along the beach. ¿Ok? Si yo voy por un camino recto en mi bicicleta, I ride my bike along, a lo largo del caminito. ¿Ok? So, the necessary condition for using along is that it must be a straight line. Tiene que ser una línea recta lo que sigo. Okay? Sometimes people use it when the path is defined. Cuando hay un camino definido que tengo que seguir, people can say, hey, listen, I'm walking along the path at the park. Y el caminito da vuelta y hace esto. Pero entonces es la idea de que sigo el camino. En ese caso. Pero cuando hablo de lugares rectos, como una calle, como una autopista, I say, I drive along, or drive along the street, walk along the street, camina a lo largo, o sea, siguiendo la dirección de la calle. Okay? So that's the meaning of go along. Actually, I walk along my friend, Pedro, means de que Pedro y yo vamos caminando uno al lado del otro. Entonces alguien me dice, hey, Alejandra, where are you going? No, I'm going to I don't know, to Quicentro Mall. I find a friend on the way to Quicentro. I was walking towards Quicentro Mall here in Quito, and I find a friend. I say, hey, Alejandra, hello, hello. Where are you going? No, I'm going to Quicentro. Okay, let's walk along. Caminemos juntos, uno al lado del otro hasta llegar al Quicentro. Dice, you're going to Quicentro. Me too. So let's walk along. Y en ese caso no es caminemos a lo largo de la calle para llegar al Quicentro, sino caminemos juntos, uno al lado del otro. Okay? Or you said, you are on a motorcycle. Ay, yo no sé por dónde ir. ¿Tú conoces? Sí, yo conozco la dirección. Let's ride along. Va manejando. And so we can go talking. Entonces voy en mi moto, el otro va en su moto al lado mío y él me va guiando y vamos haciéndonos señas, conversando, etc. Okay? Those are the two concepts of along. Seguir una línea recta, seguir un camino definido o ir junto a otra persona. Okay, let's go along. No es que vamos a lo largo, vamos juntos, uno al lado del otro. Okay? Maria, did you get the idea of along?
Yes, Miss.
Meaning of along? No problem. Carlos, is that okay for you too?
It's okay.
Eduardo, no problem?
No problem. It's okay.
So I'm going to set the same video in the classroom for you to check later if you want to. And these concepts are also going to be in the classroom. Let me find what the concept is. Here I have the explanation of each context in words. For example, to used to indicate a destination, the bus got to school. Toward, in the direction, she pushed her face toward him. Through, movement from one side to another, but in something. Into, movement that enters a space. Over, and the over is not there, but moving a higher level. Across, moving from one side to the opposite side. Along, movement of something in a line that follows the side of something long. From, the place where someone or something starts. Around, moving circles or in the vicinity. En la vez, o sea, por ahí. Onto, moving to a position or a surface. Up, moving to a higher position. Down indicates to a movement to a lower position. So this is the explanation in words, una explicación en palabras con un ejemplo. So I'm going to set this and the video for you to compare and check if your understanding was good. So up to now, have a nice weekend. Remember, there is a masterclass B1 at noon tomorrow, Saturday at noon at 12. There is a masterclass, and if you don't have the opportunity to attend masterclasses, go to ISE website. All the masterclasses for B1 are there. Mine and Miss Maria's one, because Miss Maria also gives B1 masterclasses. Okay, so check them. If you don't have time, you say, ay, Miss, lo que pasa es que yo trabajo y no puedo entrar a la hora de esa masterclass. Check them in the webpage. Okay, you write only ISE-Ecuador and it gets you straight to the webpage. So have a very nice weekend. Thank you for coming and see you next Tuesday. Okay, bye, Carlos. Bye, Maria.
Thank
Bye,
you. See
Eduardo.
you.
See you next
Bye,
week.
Miss. Thank you.
Bye-bye.